Hello, I'm Stephen Hanson, the College and Financial Aid Advisor at San Mateo High School, and I'm honored to welcome you to our Class of 2021 Senior Awards Night. This is a night, a celebration, that is a very joyous event, and you will see plenty of happiness in the video clips ahead. We will honor our seniors for scholarships earned, academic awards achieved, and other accomplishments. And while it will be a joyful occasion, it's also appropriate to take a moment to acknowledge that our seniors had a senior year very unique compared to those before them. There was virtual classrooms, school football played in the spring, and dance and theater performed through Zoom. Outside of school, this last year saw a continued push in the direction of social justice. Our American democracy faced a test unlike any we've seen in our lifetime, and of course, health was put at the forefront of our minds. And on top of all that, this school year also saw 2 LA teams win championships. Never an easy thing to watch in the Bay Area. So we arrive at this life milestone knowing that while this is normally a victory lap of joy for our students, this year there is a complex range of emotion. And that's okay. We have close to 400 graduates and probably close to 400 different emotions our seniors are feeling right now. Whatever you are feeling is valid. There is no blueprint for a senior year the likes you had, and as such, there is no right nor wrong way to feel as you move on to the next chapter of your lives. What you do have is a shared bond with other class of 2021 students all through the country and the world. A bond through a shared experience that is so much stronger than the coincidence of a graduating year. An opportunity to connect and be linked through a shared humanity that other classes before you did not have, and those after you may not either. And forming those bonds is important, because what this world needs right now is something that you have already been learning and developing over these last 4 years. The Bearcat spirit we have here, what we call our principle of caring for the world around us through peace, passion, and pride, is a desire one possesses to make the world a better place and to strive towards social equity and justice. And with this class, we saw our seniors achieve that through some conventional means we've seen before, volunteering in the school community or on the school green team. But we also saw it manifested in new ways to adjust to the world around us. We had seniors serve as virtual volunteer tutors, and others willingly sit out a senior year of a sport they love as to minimize the risk of exposing elderly relatives at home to potential danger. Things that may not have felt it at the time, but things that embody our Bearcat spirit of putting others before ourselves. And as you go out into this world, bring that spirit with you as you form bonds with people beyond San Mateo. Help grow that spirit countywide, statewide, nationwide, and even worldwide. And we'll begin to see society grow in the ways we need it to. Over the course of this awards night, you'll hear presentations from various staff members and community members, of whom we'd like to give a very special thank you for your continued support of our students, and thank you for your help in making their dreams possible. I also want to mention that while you will see some presenters in close quarters with others, only presenters who were fully vaccinated were filmed presenting in a shared space with others. Safety was our first priority in putting together this event. And with that, it is my pleasure to introduce you to the MC for the virtual awards night for the San Mateo High School Class of 2021, your senior class president, Heather Way.
And now first up, we have the Nayare Kurumi Manesh Memorial Scholarship presented by Karel Kurumi Manesh.
Nayare Kurumi Manesh graduated from San Mateo High School in 1997. She had been sophomore class president, an active member of the girls basketball team, an enthusiastic saxophonist in the marching band, and a great supporter of many community activities, especially the canned food drive. She went on to Emory University, earning a BA in history with minors in religion and Persian language, Farsi, in 2001. While at Emory, she was a Jimmy Carter Presidential Center intern and a senior residence advisor. Nye then attended Georgia State University School of Law and earned her Juris Doctor degree there in 2005. She was tragically killed in an automobile accident on her way to her law office in Atlanta, Georgia in April 2007. Nye was willing to help at any hour of the day and went out of her way to befriend, encourage, and inspire people from all walks of life. Her final act of generosity was as an organ donor. I'm Nye's mom. My sister and I were also proud Bearcats decades ago. Our family and friends have funded this scholarship to honor Nai's memory and to encourage others to, as she said in her San Mateo High School graduation speech, dream big and dare to fail. The Nayere Karimi Manish Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who embodies the following attributes: class and school leader who demonstrates commitment to justice and diversity, above average scholar dedicated to learning even if it isn't easy for him or her, highly engaged in various cross-functional school activities, music, sports, spirit, etc., involved in community outreach, willingness to encourage and help others. This scholarship is to be used at the college of choice of the successful candidate. Guadalupe Isabel Silva Dueñas is a remarkable student, young woman, and pillar of her family. She has stepped up to work and support her family to balance challenges as they occur. She is a strong role model in her Latinx community and doesn't back away from difficulties. Guadalupe is pursuing a college education even though she has no college mentor to follow at home. She has conquered issues that are unimaginable to most high school seniors, and she has done it with grace and perseverance, without bitterness or the distraction of resentment destroying her focus. Like Nai, Guadalupe has been committed to the canned food drive at San Mateo High School. It looks like USC will be the lucky university to welcome Guadalupe to join their student body. I am honored to present the Nayere Karimi Manish Memorial Scholarship for 2021 to Guadalupe.
Next, we have the Class of 1969 Scholarship presented by Dr. Werner Jew.
For us, as it is for this year's seniors, world and natural events during our time in high school helped shape us into the kind of people we became. The 1960s were a time of social upheaval and unrest, and living through it, our class was imbued with a sense of social justice and giving back to the community. To that end, we established our class scholarship, now in its 52nd year. Our scholarship is based on 5 criteria: academic achievement, participation in activities to give back to the community or the school, personal essay, recommendation from a teacher or counselor, and financial need. This year's 2 recipients of the San Mateo High School Class of 1969 Scholarship are Marlon Barrios. Marlon grew up in a non-English speaking household in a low-income neighborhood and puts his energy into school and soccer. Despite having to deal with a death in the family and other issues, Marlon always turns his assignments on time and rarely misses Zoom classes. He carries a GPA of a 3.46 and is the president of La Raza Unida and captain of the school's soccer team. He also volunteers in the summers to teach reading and writing at Turnbull Preschool, as well as coaching soccer to young children. His English teacher writes, Marlon has a heart of gold and his work ethic is impressive. Despite dealing with tough upbringing, he comes to class each day prepared and ready to learn with a smile on his face. He brings out the best in people, and given the chance to succeed, will blossom. Marlon will be attending UC Merced, plans to major in business, and will eventually give back to his community. Our second recipient is Charlotte Kerber. Charlotte has excelled in the classroom with a GPA of 4.10 and in the theater and dance program at San Mateo High School. She has volunteered in a dance program for special needs adults and children with mental disabilities. Her counselor states that Charlotte is a powerful motivator of her peers through words of encouragement and affirmation by radiating positivity and warmth, who truly wants to improve the world around her. She has the ability to connect with a variety of personalities, from performing arts students to English learners, is one of the most well-liked students at San Mateo High School. Charlotte plans to attend the University of Michigan, where she will major in psychology towards a career in marriage and family counseling. Thank you.
Up next, we have the Barbara Snyder Memorial Scholarship presented by Catherine Snyder and Yash Snyder.
I'm Catherine Snyder.
And I'm Yash Snyder.
My mom, Barbara Snyder, ran the Career Center at San Mateo High for about 30 years until her sudden death 18 years ago. Your Career Center bears her name, a testament to her passion to help students realize their dreams of college, especially those for whom college was not necessarily a predetermined path. So it is that our family awards this scholarship to students who have demonstrated their hunger to continue their educations beyond high school. This year's recipient is of the first generation in her family to attend college. Always striving to make the world around her a better place, she was co-president of the San Mateo High School Green Team and is a persistent and motivated student who pushes through any obstacle that gets in her way. She is considering occupational therapy or optometry as her future path. We are so pleased to present the Barbara Snyder Memorial Scholarship to Ruby Zepeda Mendoza. Ruby, my mom would have been so proud of your accomplishments. Following your dream will be the gift that you give back to my family, and we thank you for that, and we congratulate you.
Congratulations, Ruby, and the best of luck to you.
We have the Darryl Usher Student Athlete Scholarship, presented by Corey Nickerson and Joey Pratt Stanford, representing the class of 1983.
Hello, Bearcats. We are Corey Nickerson and Joy Stanford, representing the class of 1983 to proudly present the 7th annual Darryl Usher Student Athlete Scholarship to 2 deserving graduating San Mateo High School seniors this year. As the mother of a senior graduating from the class of 2020 last year here in Colorado, I wanted to say, we know how much you have lost this year and we feel your pain, but we hope this awards night will bring some smiles to your beautiful faces. We want to say a little bit about the namesake for our award, Darryl Usher, who is pictured behind me. He was a beloved classmate of ours who was a standout football and track athlete here at San Mateo from 1979 to 1983. While Darryl struggled early on in high school to maintain a good GPA, he eventually improved his grades to the point where he was highly recruited by several major colleges around the country for both football and track. He ultimately chose the University of Illinois, where he was a highly decorated athlete. Darryl eventually went on to play in the NFL. Remarkable, given that he was only 5'7". What he lacked in size, he made up for in heart.
Darryl was taken from this earth too early at the age of 25. He died a hero, attempting to protect the life of another. As his classmates, we are seeking to remember his life and legacy. This award is to be granted to a graduating senior who is a leader on a San Mateo athletic team, has a much improved GPA, plans to attend a 2 or 4 year college, plans to compete in athletics in college, and most importantly, is a team player dedicated to the success in his or her sport, yet remains humble to his teammates, coaches, and fellow students. The Darryl Usher Student Athlete Scholarship commemorates 2 seniors this year who brought that same team first attitude to their respective sports. This year's recipients of the 7th annual Darryl Usher Student Athlete Scholarship are Brianna Lazo and Swani Kolokahakafisi. Brianna has been involved with soccer, volleyball, and spirits squad with career goals that involve public policy and shaping the world in a positive direction, as seen by her involvement with the San Mateo High School in the capacities like student government and Model UN. Swani has participated in football and wrestling, was named a first team all-league defensive lineman and a PAL heavyweight wrestling champion. He will continue playing football at CSM in the fall. Congratulations to both of you. We are so excited to give these scholarships to you, and we wish you all the best.
Yay, go orange and black, go Bearcats.
Bearcats.
Have a good night.
Coming up, we have the Alexa Paige Goldman Memorial Scholarship, presented by Alexa Goldman.
This scholarship remembers the life of Alexa Paige Goldman, a San Mateo High School Bearcat who passed away at the age of 17, the summer before her senior year. Although Alexa faced serious health challenges throughout her life, she never let those challenges keep her from being an enthusiastic and dedicated student, volunteer, and friend. She was actively involved in San Mateo High School leadership programs and community service, and she was known and is remembered as someone who is uniquely kind, caring, and inspirational. The Alexa Paige Goldman Memorial Scholarship Fund was created in 1986 by Alexa's family and friends as both a way of remembering how she touched the lives of those who knew her, as well as a way of supporting the goals and dreams of someone like Alexa, who has faced personal challenges and is enthusiastic about pursuing a 4-year college university degree. This year's recipient is such a person, Consequently, on behalf of Alexa's family and dearest friends, I am proud to announce that this year's recipient of the Alexa Paige Goldman Scholarship is Guadalupe Silva.
Up next, we have the James Lee Memorial Scholarship presented by John Lee.
Hi, my name is John Lee, and I'm here to present this year's James Lee Memorial Scholarship Award. This scholarship is dedicated to my late brother, who attended San Mateo High School from 1985 to 1989. After graduating, he went on to MIT and was captain of the water polo team all 4 years there. Unfortunately, he passed away in a car accident in 1999. My family set up this scholarship in honor of his memory. The criteria for this award is that it goes to a graduating senior who excelled both in the swimming pool and in the classroom. It's also important that this individual demonstrates leadership traits and cared about being a great teammate. This year's recipient is Emily Chin. Emily has achieved a ton of accolades as a swimmer and a water polo player. During her 4 years here at Swimming for the Bearcats, she competed at CCS every year. She's also been one of our strongest water polo players, but most importantly, she's been an all-around awesome teammate and fantastic supporter of others. She's also challenged herself in the classroom, earning high grades while maintaining a very heavy AP class workload. Congratulations, Emily, for making the most of your time here at San Mateo High School, and best of luck to you at UCLA next fall.
Our next scholarship is the John Pappin Scholarship Awards, presented by Diane Pappin.
The John Pappin Scholarships recognize students who have made substantial academic progress in their time here at San Mateo High School. The recipients of this award were dedicated day in and day out to improving their education through putting in extra homework time, attending office hours, and seeking out academic resources. The John Pappin Scholarships acknowledge their perseverance and hard work. The class of 2021 John Pappin Scholarship recipients certainly had a lot of challenges to overcome, with the senior year like no other, but they stuck through it, and they will continue their academic journeys at college in the fall. On behalf of my family, the Pappin family, and the literally hundreds of people who have donated to this fund, it is my honor tonight to present the John Pappin Memorial Scholarships to the following students: Abner Lopez, Heron Santos, Jacqueline Jacobo Manzo, Michael Reardon, Miguel Zuno Reyes, Nicholas Taylor, Jocelyn Mangeres, Kenji Lopez Medrano, and Saul Gonzalez. Congratulations.
Up next, we have the San Mateo Rotary Club SMART program, presented by Christy Cotton Spence.
The San Mateo Rotary SMART program is our way of providing incentives and support to attend college for our selected students. We identify high potential 8th graders based on academics, motivation, and need, and immediately award $500 to each student. Funds are held in their names and supplemented by $100 each year the student achieves his or their goals, with $900 in the bank account upon graduation to be used for college. It is with pleasure the Rotary Club of San Mateo recognizes the following San Mateo High School SMART graduates: Priscilla Aramburo, Jose Avila Rojas, Katie Calderon Luna, Leslie Cisneros Avina, Sarah Galul, Leah Joachim, China Natividad, and Guadalupe Silva Duenas. Congratulations all.
Coming up, we have the San Mateo Rotary Club Community College Scholarship, presented by Don Shoecraft.
I'm Don Shoecraft. I'm a San Mateo Rotarian. I'm here to represent the San Mateo Rotary Club, which every year funds over $100,000 in scholarship programs for local students, from anywhere from 8th graders to four-year college and two-year community college programs. San Mateo Rotary's scholarship program assists promising young students in continuing their formal educations. There are many deserving students that apply from several area high schools every year. This year, there were 5 San Mateo students that, after the application and interview process, really stood out. During their time at San Mateo High, they have been cheerleaders, members of the Filipino Club, and working extra jobs to help out at home. Down the road, they will be the future psychologists,
theater stars, and business administrators in our communities. This year's recipients are Michelle Aguilar Valdovinos, Modesto Amarillas, Gabriela Bolivar Carrillo, China Natividad, and Jennifer Ruiz Trujillo. Congratulations to you all.
Up next, the Daisuke Kaneko Keep on Smiling Memorial Scholarship, presented by Kimilu Gilchrist.
Daisuke Kaneko was a wonderful student who would bring a smile to the face of anyone he met. In his time at San Mateo, he really contributed to the sense of school spirit that is felt today. Sadly, the world lost him, only his second year at college. Today, we honor a student who carries Daisuke's memory through her optimistic and upbeat spirit. This year's recipient really started to come out of her shell in high school, asking questions in class and lifting up those around her. Even when facing adversity of challenges, she would face them head on with a smile and was always asking others if they needed help. She was a member of La Raza Unida in her time at San Mateo High School and is considering a major in business as she starts college in the fall. This year's recipient is Valeria Sanchez Arellano.
Next, the San Mateo County Alumni Panhellenic Award, presented by Elizabeth Hawley.
Each year, the San Mateo County Alumni Panhellenic Chapter sponsors a Sorority Alumni Award to a San Mateo High School senior woman who has shown an outstanding leadership, academic success, and service to our high school and community. Our Panhellenic organization is committed to increasing awareness of the privileges, responsibilities, and benefits of sorority membership. This year's winner has shown her dedication to her school and her community, in particular the environment, where she served as a board member of the Green Team, and her involvement with California Youth in Government and Kids Helping Kids. In the fall, she will be attending UC Berkeley. It is my great pleasure to present the Sorority Alumni Award to Rachel Liu. Congratulations, Rachel.
Our next scholarship is the Rotary Club of Foster City Scholarship, presented by Rich Mazzini.
My name is Rich Mazzini, and I'm a member of the Rotary Club of Foster City. Before my introduction to the scholarship winners, I would like to say that our club has strongly supported the students at San Mateo High School for over the past 40 years. We have presented community service scholarship awards to your students for over 3 decades. We established and have sponsored the Interact Club since 1998, and it is still one of the most active and community service-oriented clubs on this campus. We also supported the San Mateo High School Dramas Boosters Club throughout the years with summer scholarships and monetary donations. Our club will give out 2 community service-based scholarships today. Our first winner is the founder and president of the San Mateo High School Investors Club, which has as its goal to recognize and provide financial literacy worldwide as a means of closing the gap between the rich and the poor and leveling the playing field. During the pandemic, he founded the Sweet Onion Foundation, which has donated over $6,000 for basic essentials to needy residents through fundraising by advertising with online resources. He has used his keen investment and internet skills to help many fellow students and has reached out literally worldwide through the internet to help people manage their finances. In his spare time, he's been the #1 singles player on the San Mateo High School tennis team and led them to the Central Coast sections the past 2 years. He's also an accomplished cello player, and with all that has managed to keep a 4.32 weighted GPA. Our first Foster City Rotary Club Community Scholarship winner is Caleb Chan. Our second award winner is a member of National Charity League, an organization of mothers and daughters based around service and leadership that works with dozens of nonprofits and residents in the community by serving weekly dinners and developing close relationships with needy residents. She's also the founder and CEO of Free the Flow, a team-led organization dedicated to ending period poverty by providing feminine hygiene products nationwide. Free Flow has received 501c3 status has now collected over $2,500 in monetary donations and collected over 5,000 menstrual products, which are donated to many schools in the Bay Area. Her school service includes her participation in the Kids Help Kids Club, the Students in Action Club, the Freshman Connections Program, and the Green Team. She also is in the school's marching band, and she's the lead trombone player in the jazz ensemble. She's also, in her spare time, on the girls' swimming and water polo teams, and was a school representative last year to Girls State. She also has a 4.0 weighted GPA. Our second Foster City Rotary Club Scholarship winner is Emily Chin.
We have the Gary Salzman Memorial Scholarship, presented by Sally Morgan.
My brother, Gary Salzman, was a graduate of the San Mateo High School class of 1960. At San Mateo High School, Gary enjoyed journalism and wrote a history of the school, but his science teacher, Mr. Lloyd Walker, inspired in him a passion for physics. Gary went on to receive degrees from Cal Berkeley and the University of Oregon in physics, and then on to a professional career in physics as a research physicist that he found extremely rewarding. This scholarship honors Gary's memory by providing an educational opportunity for a student who enjoys science and is interested in a career in the sciences. This year's recipient shares Gary's love of physics. She completed 3 AP Science classes at San Mateo High School, including, of course, physics, and she's considering college majors in physics or astrophysics. I'm honored to present the Class of 2021 Gary Salzman Memorial Scholarship to Amasha Pereira. Congratulations, Amasha.
Up next, we have the Foster City Lions Club, presented by Andrea Booth.
Founded in 1917, the Lions Club is dedicated to creating a better society through community service. Every year, this scholarship recognizes a Bearcat who has been dedicated to not only bettering their community through selfless volunteering of their time, but who's also committed to their school. This year's student is no different, putting in countless hours of volunteering during his time at San Mateo High School and already living the ideals of the Lions Club. In addition, this recipient is also a student with an entrepreneurial spirit, serving both as president of the Investors Club and captain of the tennis team. This year's recipient is Caleb Chen.
Up next, we have the Class of 2012 Scholarship, presented by Juan Afanador, Lisa Stefanian, and Stefan Vogues.
Every year, the Class of 2012 provides a scholarship to a student who embodies the spirit of the Class of 2012. This year's recipient has been an involved member of the Bearcat community in his time here with La Raza Unida, and he has spent over 100 hours volunteering in the community.
He has overcome many challenging obstacles in his life, building him up to the hardworking, caring, and motivated person he is today. He'll be taking that hardworking approach to UC Merced this fall.
So we are pleased to announce that the winner of the Class of 2012 Scholarship is Mardon Barrios. Congratulations.
Up next, we'll be recognizing the Avid Graduation Honors, presented by Andrea Booth, Nancy Dingis, Marnie Malone, and Ruth Michelettis.
We will now be presenting Miss Malone's Senior Avid class. Veli Aguilar Sonic.
Seyram Akusika Ahali.
Miguel Arana Bastidas.
Jessica Rivillaga Feliciano.
Angel Cruz Sandoval. Verna Fakava.
Atsiri Flores Herrera.
Sarah Galou.
Andrea Gavilanes Espinosa.
Natasha Hernandez. Brianna Lazo.
Jocelyn Manjares.
Carlos Martinez Garcia.
Jennifer Ruiz Trujillo and Valeria Sanchez Arellano.
Guadalupe Silva Dueñas.
Congratulations, Class of 2021 seniors.
And now we'll be presenting Miss Michelettis' Senior Avid class. Elliot Navarro Barrios, Brian Aguilar Colley, Michelle Aguilar Valdovinos, Modesto Amarillas, Robert Anguiano, Priscilla Aramburo, Jose Avila Rojas,
Marlon Barrios, Ricardo Barros Bueno, Amarani Castillo Barraza,
Leslie Cisneros Avina, Brandon Cruz Aguilar, Kevin Gonzalez,
Victor Marcelo,
Marco Martin, Pamela Martinez Lee,
Javier Mederos Valerio,
Josue Morales,
Shaina Alexis Natividad, Yuli Perez,
Yurissa Ponce Rivera,
Kimberly Rostran,
Emily Sanchez,
Kenya Jasmine Sandoval, Sahil Sherwani, Natalie Vasquez Cabrera, Ruby Cepeda Mendoza.
Congratulations, and we're so proud of you.
Our next scholarship is the Leroy P. Dingis Memorial Scholarship, presented by Nancy Dingis.
Good evening. 3 years ago, my father, a retired educator, passed away suddenly. Throughout his life, he loved the opportunity to help others, as he had received help from many people throughout his educational journey. Because of the generosity from others, he was the first in his family to attend and graduate college. It is because of him that I am an educator today. He always loved hearing my stories of teaching and giving students opportunities to further their education through the AVID program here at San Mateo High School. Upon his death, my family and I decided to fund a scholarship in his honor to a student who embodied the things that he valued. Throughout my father's life, he had 3 passions that were family, education, and extracurricular activities. He was raised by a single mother of 8 and always had the desire to live life to the fullest, and knew education was his opportunity to succeed. I feel lucky to be able to give this scholarship to a student who is family-centered, driven to succeed, and has a passion for education. Jennifer Ruiz Trujillo, although I did not have the pleasure of teaching you in the AVID classroom, I have heard your name numerous times as an AVID student who has truly worked hard throughout your high school career. You have taken advantage of the opportunities offered through AVID as well as the San Mateo High School community. I have been told that you are extremely hardworking, and I look forward to hearing great things in your future success as a college student and beyond. Congratulations, Jennifer. My dad would be very proud.
Coming up, we have the Greenlee Memorial AVID Scholarship, presented by Aura Smithers.
Hi, I'm Ms. Smithers, and I'm here to present the Greenlee Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship memorializes the parents of Ruth Michelettis, who, like Ruth, value education and want to see all students have the ability to go to college and be successful, especially first-generation students. This year's recipient of the award is seeking to become the first in her family with a college degree. She'll bring her kind and compassionate spirit to BYU, Idaho in the fall. This year's recipient is Sarah Galul. And I just want to say a few words that I had Sarah in my freshman class when I taught 9th grade English, and even though I only had her in my class for a couple weeks because she moved on to AS, I always continued to see her in the hall, and she was always just so friendly and outgoing, and I've always really valued just how she stood up for what she believed in and spoken out at numerous events on campus, and also just been such a friendly Bearcat. So congratulations, Sarah. Thank you.
We have the Erudite Scholarship, presented by Tracy Fair, Rotam Penaloza Bluestein.
It's challenging enough to become a top student. The challenge is magnified even more for our ELD students. The Erudite Scholarship recognizes top ELD students who have not only faced the challenges head on, but have also thrived. This year's recipients not only excelled academically, but socially as well.
In the fall, they will be continuing their education at local community colleges with goals of later transferring. This year's recipients are Bilal Alcachak,
Denilson Ambrosio Aguilar, and Shirley Coyoy Miranda.
And now for the Girls State and Boys State representative, here is Andrea Booth.
For over 80 years, the Girls State program has provided an educational opportunity for young women in this country to learn the ideals and principles of American government, and to grow with a greater appreciation for the values that represent American democracy. Throughout the years, many successful alumni have gone through their ranks, and there is no doubt that our class of 2021 Girls State representative has a very bright future ahead of her. She has founded her own nonprofit and has even competed on the San Mateo High School water polo and swim team. This next fall, she will bring her drive and her determination to UCLA. It is with great pleasure and admiration to acknowledge the class of 2021 Girl State Representative this year as Emily Chin. And now for Boy State. Boy State was founded in 1937 to help educate young men on their duties, rights, and responsibilities of citizenship, and for upholding the principles of democracy. Many successful U.S. politicians and business leaders have emerged from this program. Boy State provided 4 spots for the students from the class of 2021 this year. These were students who stood out in their AP U.S. history classes. There is no doubt that you will see their names again as future leaders in this country. This year, our class of 2021 Boy State representatives are James Baba, Nathan Bassman, Christopher Mahoney, and Arnav Raghavan. Congratulations.
And now for both the Bucky, Keller, and Wada Memorial Scholarship, we have Ruth Michelettis.
Bucky Keller was a star athlete for several years here at San Mateo High School, playing football and baseball back in the 1950s. He was the founder of Bucky's Cocktail Lounge in San Mateo and always enjoyed helping out Bearcats attending CSM. Though he passed on 4 years ago, the family continues this scholarship in his honor. This year we have 2 deserving recipients, one who was a member of the soccer team and one who was a member of the badminton and golf teams. This year's recipients are Marlon Barrios and Danny Liu. The Wada Memorial Scholarship was designed to aid a student who is interested in pursuing a future in the automotive or graphic design industry. Our recipient this year has passion and talent and will let his creativity shine in the business world, which he will be studying at CSM in the fall. This year's recipient is Kevin Gonzalez.
David Trinidad was a San Mateo High School Athletic Hall of Fame inductee who graduated from San Mateo High School in 1985 and who was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2013. This scholarship recognizes students that are modern-day incarnations of David Trinidad here at San Mateo High School. This year's recipients represented the Bearcats through football, soccer, track, and basketball. This fall, they will be at colleges both local and far away. This year's recipients of the David Trinidad Memorial Scholarship are Miguel Arana Bastidas, Lucas Castillo, and Marco Martin. Congratulations, Bearcats.
Now we have the Biotechnology Pathway Certificate, presented by Jimmy Akeda.
San Mateo Biotechnology Career Pathway, SMBCP, is a collaborative partnership between educators, industry, and the community to bring high-level science concepts, workplace experiences, and career exploration to our students. More than 35% of SMHS students take at least one biotechnology course during high school, reflecting on SMBCP's strength and impact on students. SMBCP students are able to make informed decisions about their academic choices, career options, and social policies. This year, 7 students have completed the coursework and industry experience to earn the SMBCP Certificate of Completion. In order to receive this certificate, students must complete 2 years of formal instruction and complete the capstone biotechnology internship class, which consists of an 180-hour unpaid summer internship. These 7 students are Jennifer Ding, Tanvi Damli, Sarah Gangwar, Evander Lee, Sharda Karthik, Ronald Ong, and Stephen Wong. Congratulations to all of you.
Coming up, we have the Art Certificates, presented by Jamie Fanton, Julie Stock, and Elizabeth Yap.
I am Julie Stock. This is Elizabeth Yap, and Jamie Fanton. We are the visual art teachers at San Mateo High School. The purpose of the Arts Certificate program is to offer students a more enriched experience in the visual arts as a career pathway. Their commitment in this program guides them in the preparation for the rigor and excellence essential for success in their chosen career field.
These highly creative and hardworking students have completed all of the requirements for our program with outstanding results. They have done several independent projects under the guidance of their faculty mentors, including required coursework, art career study, a museum visit, an artist statement and resume, and most importantly, have assembled and presented a high quality visual art portfolio of their best work.
The seniors awarded with an Art Certificate 2021 are Arena Chen, Sophie Droes, Alina Kudia, Megan Maher, Joyce Wang, and Allison Wong.
The awardees will receive a certificate and a special commemorative gift as recognition of their success in the visual arts at San Mateo High School.
Please join us in congratulations for these young artistic leaders. This has been an extra special year for many reasons. Not only did we have art classes on Zoom, we celebrate the art education career of Elizabeth Yap, who is retiring in a few weeks. As our students begin their creative journeys in visual art or with other career goals, we wish Ms. Yap all the best in her next creative journey. We want to have a special acknowledgement for Ms. Yap, who started the Art Certificate program years ago. We are grateful for this. Everyone, stay creative.
Presenting the SMHS Faculty and Staff Achievement Scholarship, we have Andrea Booth, Marnie Malone, Ruth Michelettis, and Jim Norman.
Every year, the faculty and staff of San Mateo High School get together to recognize a few of our students who have shown academic promise and a commitment to school community over their time here. These students have truly built a legacy to be remembered. Over the last 4 years, you would have seen these students volunteering to make their community a better place, participating on school athletic teams, and various clubs here at SMHS. The class of 2021 faculty and staff scholarship recipients are
Veli Aguilar Sonic,
Michelle Aguilar Valdovinos,
Dane Anderson,
Priscilla Aramburo,
James Bradford,
Leslie Cisneros Avina,
Alyssa Victoriana Corpus, Camila Davila Molina, Eber Jacobo Castro, and Charlotte Kerberg.
Pamela Martinez Lee, Shaina Alexis Natividad,
Elliot Navarro Barrios.
Up next, we have the San Mateo High School PTO Scholarship, presented by Esther Buss and Sandy Del Balso.
Every year, the PTO awards a scholarship to a select group of seniors who have demonstrated a commitment to scholastic endeavors and to making their school community a better place. The San Mateo High School PTO Scholarship is made possible by generous donations from the San Mateo High School families and the San Mateo High School Foundation. It is not an enviable task to narrow down the applications that we receive, as there are so many strong and deserving Bearcats.
And this year was no different. The class of 2021 not only has a strong Bearcat spirit, but has overcome so much more than many of their predecessors. These 4 seniors really stood out on their scholarship applications. You'll see them at places like USC and the BYU Idaho this fall. This year's recipients are Marlon Barrios, Sarah Galul,
Charlotte Kerberg, and Guadalupe Silva Duenas.
Presenting the San Mateo High School Dream Scholarship, we have Ruth Michelettis.
The Dream Scholarship seeks to provide an opportunity for a student to attend school who may not have that chance otherwise. Each year, a student is chosen who has faced and overcome significant challenges, but who has stayed focused on their educational goals. This year's recipient has fought through adversity and will pursue a business degree at San Jose State University in the fall. This year's recipient is Ricardo Barros Bueno.
And now for the CSM scholarships. First off, we have the SMCCC Scholarship, presented by Alfonso Dueñas.
The San Mateo County Community College Foundation Scholarship is awarded to a student who is involved in aspects of leadership and or community service. This year's recipient started high school in the ELD program and worked hard to go through the program and prepare for himself for college. He was a student in my English class last year, and I can attest to his hard work, commitment, and dedication to his education. He is interested in pursuing a career in public service, a passion he will explore more at CSM in the fall. This year's recipient is Bilal Alkachak.
And now for both the Maria I. Cardenas Scholarship and the Massel Schroeder Scholarship, we have Ruth Michelettis.
Maria Cardenas was born in Peru, and though she found it very difficult to leave her family and friends behind, her eagerness to learn new things led her to leave everything and embrace the change that followed her transition to America and later enrolling in CSM. Maria believed that education held the key to success and opportunities. Similar to Maria Cardenas, this year's recipient is sure to carry forth with the same eagerness and willingness to take risks. Yuli is the kind of student who shows a hunger to succeed and a humbleness to seek help when necessary. This year's recipient is Yuli Perez. The Masoli Schroeder Scholarship is awarded to a CSM student looking to pursue a major in pre-pharmacy or nursing. That is not the only requirement, however, as the recipient should also be an individual who has demonstrated strong character, scholarship, and involvement at school. This year's recipient embodies these characteristics. She is a hardworking student willing to do whatever it takes to succeed at school and in her future career. There is no doubt that this year's recipient has a bright future ahead of her, and she is Yerissa Ponce Rivera.
Up next, we have the John H. Grady Memorial Scholarship, presented by Mike Holtz.
The John H. Grady Memorial Scholarship commemorates a San Mateo High School senior who will be attending CSM in the fall and put up a strong GPA in high school and made the community around them a better place. This year's recipient was a triple sport athlete in his 3 years at San Mateo High School and will be a valuable member of the CSM community. This year's recipient is Xavier Cardenas Jimenez.
And now for the Academic Achievement Awards. First off, we have the CSF Lifetime Members, presented by Andrea Booth and Francisco Gill.
CSF California Scholarship Federation is the statewide honor organization established to recognize academic merit. Each of the students that you see named in this section of the program challenged themselves while at San Mateo and attained the status of life membership in CSF. Achieving lifetime membership is equivalent to graduating from high school with cum laude or great honor. Each of these students will be graduating with a gold CSF sash. In addition, each awardee will receive the following: a gold seal of the California Scholarship Federation on their diploma, a certificate of life membership in the California Scholarship Federation, and their names will appear in the graduation program with an asterisk signifying their tremendous academic accomplishment. It is not easy to achieve the status of lifetime CSF membership, and those of you who have obtained this distinction have earned it through lots of hard work and dedication. Our 69 students from the class of 2021 who are CSF lifetime members are
Kai Ando, Natalie Armstrong, James Baba, Ishani Basak, Ashlyn Chan, Caleb Chan, Carissa Chen, Claire Chung, Emily Chin, Byron Chow, Monica Cuenca, Jillian Curry, Chiroshiri Das, Jennifer Ding, Satvik Dirisala, Catherine Doherty, Ty Emmanuel, Atsiri Flores Herrera, Sophia Fong, Royce Fong, Sarah Galoo, Kayla Geddes, Liam Halcom, Annalisa Poirier, Stephen Huang, Asuka Iwamoto, Sharada Karthik, Charlotte Kerberg, Max Kim, Sierra Kim, Brianna Lazo, Rebecca Lee, Andrew Liu, Rachel Liu, Zach Lloyd, Megan Louie, Michael Louie, Michelle Louie, Jonathan Mendoza, Genolia Misri, Audrey Morgenstern, Rafi Myers, Aiden Nolet, Ronald Ong, Zoe Pang, Kea Partisani, Amasha Pereira, Liam Pierce, Cece Kwan, Sophie Redder, Ainsley Rodeo, Saikirthana Sankar, Michiaki Sato, Kanami Seo, Ataya Shaw, Cameron Shu, Guadalupe Silva Dueñas, Ethan Tong, Rachel C, Sage Tulabing, Hannah Wong, Heather Wei, Jordan Williams, Milo Walter, Mandy Wong, Parker Yao, Chris Yen, Kevin Zhang, and Molly Zweibach. Again, congratulations, CSF recipients, class of 2021.
And finally, we have Yvonne Shu presenting the National Merit Program and the valedictorians.
The National Merit Program. Every fall, approximately 1.6 million juniors take the PSAT. From the original pool of 1.6 million test takers, the top 50,000 students nationwide are selected to be National Merit Commended Scholars. Of the 50,000 students who reach the level of Commended Scholar, approximately 15,000 will earn the distinction of National Merit Finalists, an honor reserved to less than 1% of all test takers. At San Mateo High School, we had 2 seniors reach this level. Satvik Dirisala and Arnav Gurudat. Congratulations, gentlemen. Valedictorian. It's challenging at any high school to become a valedictorian. It requires 4 years of consistent, excellent study skills and superb personal organization. The challenge can seem even greater at a school like San Mateo. Many of our students love to challenge and enrich themselves by taking the maximum number of AP courses allowed. They fill their extracurriculars and various activities, they volunteer at different organizations, and seek out summer internships. This also magnifies the challenge in maintaining 7 straight semesters of all A's. But this year's class saw 8 students who were able to view that challenge head-on and emerge as the class of 2021's valedictorians. They are Jillian Curry, Jennifer Ding, Arnav Gurudat, Carissa Kiker, Evander Lee, Nina Ofitsarova, Jeremy Pitzer, and Heather Way. Congratulations, class of 2021 valedictorians. Congratulations to the class of 2021 and all of your accomplishments. We know it's been a tough year However, you have persevered and should be proud of everything that you have done. We will miss you, but remember, once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat. Thank you.
Congratulations, seniors, to all those who won the scholarship and awards, and to everybody else who are graduating this year. I'm very proud of my entire class, especially for going through this difficult year. And I think you all should be very proud of yourselves as well. So pat yourself on the back, and hopefully we graduate strong this year. Congratulations again.